Greetings, citizens. This is Lieutenant Commander Mr. Everything coming at you with an important announcement from the UEE Navy. The 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron, the Lions, is recruiting. Be a part of something great. Join now. We are looking for new and veteran players. The 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron is a UEE Navy carrier-based squadron. If you're looking for a disciplined, well-trained unit, join now. Not only do we want combat professions, but we need first-person marine experts, merchants, miners, salvage. All professions are welcome in the 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron. Our mission is to protect the UEE and its citizens. Join the 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron. Expected missions would be anti-piracy, anti-smuggling, fleet protection, search and rescue, convoy escort, bounty hunting, exploration, mining, salvage, asset protection, cargo hauls, to name a few. Join now and see the galaxy. We have an organization page on the RSI website, as well as the forums Spectrum, and have our very own Discord. Role-playing is encouraged, but not mandatory. The galaxy awaits. Join now. Whether you're casual or competitive, we're looking for committed players. We're based on a World War II U.S. Navy Air Squadron theme. Our focus are carrier-based craft, with primary being the Sabre. But all ships are needed and wanted in the squadron. We would like to have a wide variety of ships to allow all kinds of gameplay. Visit now your local Navy recruiter and join the 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron. The squadron is growing. Visit our recruiter at robertspaceindustriescom/orgs/1NAS to become a member of something great. Alright, hello again everybody. This is Dirk. I'm coming back at you with some Star Citizen. We just had another hotfix today. Hopefully they fixed the hangars, or I should say the elevators. I guess we'll see. I've already picked up a mission. I'm on my way to go get some cargo. thought about getting a beer out and actually drinking a beer, but I'm already really cold right now, and I don't want to add a cold beer. Plus, I'm having GI problems right now. So just if you're watching the stream, just know this is just, I should probably put it in my ticker, right? My ticker at the top. I should probably add that I make frequent trips to the bathroom throughout the day. And a lot of times it happens when I'm doing my live streams. I apologize for that, but it's the truth. And I'm starting to feel like I might need to. Okay, we got a couple of cargo elevators that are open. Let's see if they function. Really hate to go AFK while I go run to the bathroom. Especially when I just came back from the bathroom right before the stream, right? I said, you know, let me go to the bathroom so I don't have to do it in the middle of the stream. Wow. It's actually acting like it's functioning. Hold on. Yeah, I've had more luck with the medium loads than I have with the heavy. Oh no. How is it overloaded? Barely putting anything on the cargo grid. I don't see anything in there. Let me just kind of visually see if he gets any cargo. You got cargo. That one little box says feeds the elevator capacity. I don't see how that's possible. So what I'll do is I'll just fly over there and get ready. Wait, I got gravity going on here. Thought I had that turned off. Right Alt G, right? Right Alt G. There we go. I don't want to bump into anybody. You know, I'm trying to be respectful. Let him take his cargo and then I'll get mine. If mine doesn't exceed the elevator weight limit. And I'm just standing on the back of my pad, just waiting my turn. Now he might have to do this 3 times because he might have a large load, and in that case, this is very odd. A ship that has its cargo exposed like that on the outside. I guess it uses like mag technology. It's a cool idea, cool concept and all. Just sitting here watching him do his cargo thing. I did a large load of cargo yesterday, and I successfully was able to get it loaded into the carrack and everything. And when I took it to the freight elevator to turn it in, it said I was missing one box. And I think possibly that box had fallen through the floor of my hangar, and it's not retrievable. So I wonder if I got credit for the 200 boxes that I delivered, or if it didn't get, well, it didn't pay me for any of it, which I think is backwards. I think it should have at least paid me. Hey, Sean. Yeah, that did suck. Now, this guy should have one more load, if he's doing a large cargo load, which apparently he is. I'm only doing a medium load, so I'll only have one elevator load. There's 3 elevators on this landing pad. One of them has a ship blocking it. The one behind me doesn't function properly. And then this one seems to be working pretty good for this guy. So hopefully it'll work for me. I guess we'll see. I'm just waiting my turn. So I don't know if it gave me credit for the 200 boxes that I dropped when it comes to just the amount of tonnage. I could care less if, or I couldn't care less, I guess is the saying, if they paid me for it. I'm just trying to accomplish the tonnage quota because I want to get the reward, right? I would have loved to receive the cash, but the cash value is very small when it comes to the amount that you're carrying. It's like a fraction of what you would normally get paid for a cargo load. Okay, I guess he's done. Yay! It's working! I remember one time you were watching somebody loading something and he turned and eliminated you. And you regretted not... Yeah, you're right. You're right. But in this case, we're all working for the same company. We're all trying to do the same cargo. I think I'm parked close enough. I could probably get a little closer, but I'm using an actual tractor gun instead. Look at that bad boy, instead of a pistol. So I should have some range on it. I don't like rolling the wheel though. Ever since I used the cargo loader, rolling the wheel is kind of a pain in the butt. See, it doesn't even want to move. I'm stroking my mouse wheel like madness. It's not even moving. I guess I have to be more deliberate with it. Roll it slower. Come on. Yeah, this is only going to be about 50 tons, and I need 200 for the next reward. I went to a planet this morning, and before I went to bed, because I sleep in the afternoon, but before I went to bed, I went to a planet and to do some cargo missions, right? Just to try to knock them out off camera and stuff like that. And I went to one place, it didn't work. All 3 elevators wouldn't work. I went to another place, all 3 elevators wouldn't work. I went to another place, all 3 elevators wouldn't work. I got so frustrated. And I'm not normally like this. I'm not usually a rage quitter, but I rage quit. I just hit the log out button, logged out. So what that means is, when I log back in, which was this evening, you log back in at your home base, right? So I'm back to New Babbage, which is perfectly fine, but my ship is considered destroyed. So I have to file an insurance claim for it, which, no problem, it's got lifetime insurance, so I don't have to worry about that. I've got insurance on it forever. The downside is the amount of time this insurance claim is going to take, because the bigger the ship, the more time it takes to file a claim, to receive the claim. And my ship is, the Carrack is a pretty massive ship. It's not the biggest out there, but it's a big ship, right? And the cargo, the amount of time was 30 minutes. Well, I wasn't going to sit in my hangar and stare at the 4 walls for 30 minutes. So I pulled this ship out to get at least 1 load in while we wait, hoping that it would work. When I get back, the Carrack is probably going to be ready for me. And then I'll do the Carrack. And it will take a large load, and hopefully one of the elevators will work, and I'll be able to get the large load. Like this guy, he was actually able to get all 3 of his loads.
Takeoff complete. Landing gear, shields on.
I don't. Okay, there's one. I was like, I don't see any OMs. And then as soon as I say that, there's one pops up right there. The orbital markers, there's 6 of them around every planetary object, right? There's every star, not star, every moon, every planet has 6 of these OMs. And they're used so that you can circumnavigate the world so that you can get a clear line of sight to where you're traveling to, right? No, I'm not trying to go to the comma ray. There we go. Trying to get to microtech. Great, I'm right above the spaceport. That's pretty awesome. Since you're working for the same company, would you have not helped him load the ship and vice versa? I could have. I could have stepped out and helped him out and helped him load. Maybe make it a little faster for him. That might have been like a good neighborly thing to do. But I think of it like personally, I don't think I would appreciate if someone stepped up and tried throwing cargo into the back of my ship. I'd be a little bit annoyed, even though I know they're just trying to help. And I don't want to be that person.
Landing gear deployed.
Trying to get close, but not too close, you know what I mean? Looks like I'm delivering about, what is that, 48 tons? not even trying to do this in any kind of orderly manner. I'm just throwing them on there. Because I know my elevator's big enough. It doesn't need... I'm not bringing in such a huge cargo load. I was watching a stream of somebody, I think it was... I watched it this morning, but it was from a stream from, I think, Sunday. You guys probably have, you probably have seen him or watched some of his streams. He's pretty vocal about the game. He definitely has his own opinions. His name, he used to call himself Twerk17, which he rightfully changed his name to Salty Mike. So I don't know if you guys ever watch any of Salty Mike's videos. But my point is, the point that I'm getting to, because I like his opinion. He usually has a good take on, you know, ear to the ground kind of thing. Like, he knows what's going on in the world of Star Citizen, and he plays it a lot, so he knows the problems that it's having, and he will talk about it. Let me rephrase that. He focuses on the problems that Star Citizen has, and he just ignores all the positives. So he is 100%. That's why he calls himself salty. He's salty. That's how he gets his clicks. You know, he's what do they call that? A doom and gloom streamer or whatever. It's just like people that watch movies and all they have are negative reviews of these movies. Never anything good to say about these movies, right? Well, he's doesn't have anything good to say. That's kind of a lie. Maybe 10% of the stuff he talks about is good. 90% of it is always bad, right? But the point I'm getting to is unloading this cargo brought me to remember his comment. He made this comment today/yesterday. Wait, this says bring up the elevator. Is my elevator not up already? Or is it just loading? And that's the default. There we go, there we go, there we go. Can I not click that button? There we go. Just took a while. It was like a little bit delayed. Sweet. We got our cargo. Well, let's see if we get credit for it. But he made a comment about how he's doing this event, right? And okay, I got credit for that. I got credit for that. And I got credit for that. Okay, sweet, sweet, sweet. He made a comment about how he's doing this event.
It's ready. Thanks for knocking out that contract. Microtech appreciates your hard work.
How he's tired. He had to bring something negative to the event. hey, my Carrack is available. That's what I was hoping for. We're going to switch to the Carrack. Let me go ahead and center this ship. So he always has to bring something negative to whatever he says. Everything is negative. He's the opposite of the Lego Movie song. Everything is awesome. No, it's not everything is awesome, but he does say everything is negative. So he's doing this event. He's already completed one of the factions. He's 99% of the way to completing another faction. So right there, it just tells me right there that he's got almost 50%. He almost has 2 out of 4 factions completed. And he's complaining, right? And I don't even have half of one faction completed. And I'm doing this every freaking day, right? But that's not the comment. That's not the comment. I'm sorry. I got a little bit of ADD, got distracted. His comment was, he's tired of hearing the cargo bouncing around, the metal boxes banging against other metal boxes. He goes, I'm so tired of hearing all these metal boxes banging against each other. Oh, it's so annoying. What a crybaby. First of all, I'm not going to say that I enjoy it, but I'm not going to complain about it. I hear it like that box sound right there. At least they've got a sound in the game, you know, and it doesn't sound fake. Now these are some boxes that I couldn't unload. I'm gonna just store them. If it accepts them as cargo, then I'm gonna be happy about it. If it doesn't, I'll be okay with it. I just put those off to the side because they were in my way. Okay, but we are going to bring the Carrack up. I'm going to take this walker. That's another thing. I lost my blue walker because I took a blue walker onto the Carrack, flew it to that location, and then I just abandoned it. So I don't have the blue walker anymore. All I've got is that one. Which, I didn't pay for either one of them. I got them both for free, but... Okay, it's just gonna go into my inventory. I was hoping I could, like, transfer them. Maybe if I... don't know. Nah, that's not gonna work. Well, let's bring the Carrack up. Let's take a large cargo load. Let's use the walker. Let's be risky. Am I gonna retrieve or am I gonna store first? I think I'm gonna store first.
Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Even though it would do that automatically, it would just send it down. If I see another walker like at the landing zone, I'm just gonna take it. I'm gonna collect walkers. Mainly because I have a potential to lose them. If I have a potential to lose them, then I want to have extras. You know, backups, like this orange one I've got. Okay, so we should be stored.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again.
Great. Now, let's go let's just see where I'm at, even though I know I'm not anywhere near the next tier. I'm at 599. We'll call it 600. And I've got to be 777. So I need 178 tons. Okay, which shouldn't be a problem because I think the large ship, nope. I think that one right there is 140, 170, 180. I think that's 180. So that should be enough to put me to the next tier. Go ahead and track it. I don't know why it didn't start off tracked, but... Oh, there's my ship. Okay. We're gonna take this walker. I hate to do it, you know, but because there's so much cargo, I don't want to do it by hand. I know that I've got to do fine-tune placement with my hand. Okay, let's sprint. Come on, aliens, where are you? Now I should be able to push the button from inside the walker. But no. I gotta actually get out and push the button. Does that cover my legs? Is that what happens? Like I step on that thing and then those things fold up? Oh yeah, they cover my knees all the way down to my feet. Okay. Doesn't give me any armor though. I wish there was like armor plating so that you can maybe have some combat action inside that thing. That'd be pretty cool, right? Put a couple of guns on it. Walk around. I know there is a version. I know there's a version that is combat related. I don't have that one. Now, I'm going to look up here and I'm going to see if there's a blue one up there. Nope, doesn't look like it. Because that's where it was. I had parked the blue one up here. I wonder how much cargo I can put in this little section. Probably not a whole lot. But I'm starting to get used to loading and unloading cargo into the carriage. It's taken me a little bit of practice. And that's one reason why I think it's good. Now I'm getting ready to be my shill. But this is why I think it's good to be in the game before the game actually releases. Because I think you can learn things about the game before the game comes out. So that when the game does come out, you'll already have a step above everybody else. You'll like, oh yeah, I remember when we loaded the character before. Now, yeah, I remember how to do that. Where, if you never played before, you'd be like, so, Derek, where do I put this box at? How do you load the carrick? How do you open the sides? That kind of stuff. Look at that light. Look at the lighting come in. That's pretty cool. I'm at 50% nutrition. I'm gonna have to work on that. But luckily, the Carrack comes with a medical bed. I can just pop into the medical bed, get an IV, and be back to nutrition.
Landing gear raised.
This thing flies like a semi-truck. I think I mentioned that before. It's planned to go into beta by what? 2036? No, I don't think so. 20. If I was to give an honest guess, and not be just ridiculous, not be just try to be funny. If I was going to try to give an honest guess of when it's going to move from its alpha state to its beta, I would say, what's the year? 2025? 2029. I'm gonna give it 4 more years, and then it'll go to beta. And that's what I would call, and what Star Citizen is calling 1.0.
Shields offline.
You would think 1.0 would be full release. That's what I would think, right? But I think it would be beta 1.0. And I'm going to give it 4 years. And this is why. The list of features. Also, did you see my previous question? I'm curious, does the game have proximity chat where you could temporarily key the microphone to talk to somebody nearby? Yes. It actually has more than that. It has something called VoIP, which is Voice over Internet Protocol, right? It has VoIP, but it also has something called VoIP, which is Face over Internet Protocol. So, I mean, it's right there, comms, VoIP, and head tracking. So I don't need to have like a track IR attached to my headset or nothing like that. My webcam can track my head motions, and the game will acknowledge that. So if I wanted to do that, I could do that. Like for flight sims, that'd be pretty cool, because then you could look up and look around to see where your opponents are and stuff. That's really cool with head tracking. But they have this thing, and there's Tobii head tracking as well, if you have a Tobii, which I will be getting a Tobii at one point. They're just prohibitively expensive right now. I think they're like $300 or $400. So, but I want to get a Tobii. A Tobii is a soundbar looking like thing that you mount either above or below your monitor, and it tracks your eye movement and your head movement, and it's pretty cool. But there's something right here, enable voice, VoIP. I've got it turned off, right? So when I talk, blah, 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 right, and my webcam picks that up, it translates it into the game where my avatar goes blah, 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 right? If I squint my eyes, my avatar will squint his eyes. It's exactly like mirroring my face onto my avatar, and I can smile, I can frown, I can do whatever, and it'll be face tracking. I have that turned off because in the past few years, my glasses, it doesn't read my eyes very well. My eyes go all like one eye closed, one eye open all the time, because I'm wearing glasses. One of these, and plus these are like super small glasses. If I had some big gigantic glasses, or contacts, but if I had some big gigantic glasses, it would read my face a lot better. But because my glasses are fairly narrow, it has a hard time. I think. But they're working on it constantly, so I haven't used it in over a year, so it might already be fixed where it works. You know what I'm saying? Um, they've got this thing where it's not, I wouldn't call it proximity, even though that's exactly what it is. I talk, and the voice will come out of my avatar's mouth, right? So if you are close to me, you'll actually hear me clearly like I was close. But if you're all the way on the other side of the room, you would only, right? But if I yelled or if I hollered at you, you would hear a guy over on the other side of the room hollering at you, right? Anybody in the room could hear me say what I'm saying. So it's a way to have like a group chat, but only with everybody that's in your room or on the bridge or in your cockpit or whatever. That's pretty cool. Or you can turn on your radio, right? Your comms, and you can now see if you look on the screen, you can't really see it. It's right underneath. It's like right. Let's see if I can point. It's like right there. There's, and then it's covered, but it says comms with Zeus, with Mr. Everything's Zeus. So basically, if I was to turn on my comms, everybody in the ship could hear me, right? Here, let me do something real quick. Can I get to that? Come on. See, right there? Right there. It's... Whoa, you can't see it. Okay, hold on. What? It's this little thing right here. It... Oh, you put me back. Yeah. Okay, so that that lets me use my radio to talk to everyone in the ship. Now, that's just automatic. Like whenever you enter a ship for someone, you automatically go into their local comms network. But let's say we were in a party where you and I or whoever, 5 or 6 of us, 10 of us, we form a party. You can turn on comms for just people in your party. So then you can talk amongst yourselves, right? And you won't have to use Discord or I probably still would use Discord, but you don't have to. You can turn it on in game. And what's cool about the in-game comms, the game adds a little bit of just a little bit of radio distortion. So it sounds like someone's talking to you over a radio. I don't know, I just love that. I'm a geek when it comes to like immersion type activities. The face over internet, I will eventually want to use that. Another problem with my webcam picking up my face is you really have to have good lighting. You have to have good lighting on your face or the webcam, you know. I turn all my lights off except for my overhead. I turn all my lights off because I don't like playing with a light blasting me in the face.
Bottom drive is now off.
Okay, this ain't good. I can see the curvature of the moon and it says I'm only 22 kilometers away from this. This must be a very small moon. Or a large space station. No, I'm kidding. Elton John? Yeah. Yeah. I have some. I already have some pretty big glasses. They're just not the right. They're more for painting. They're not really. They're not the right focal. I could always get me a pair of glasses. Man, I am super close already. Hold on. This just ain't good for me. I'm gonna go crash directly into the planet. We don't want that to happen.
Shields online.
Let's get our shields online. So if I do crash, at least the shields will absorb some of it. Even though, just FYI, shields don't really absorb physical damage. They only absorb energy damage. I think if I remember right, the way it was worded was they absorb 100% of the energy damage and 50% of the physical damage. So if I had like a ballistic cannon, one that shot bullets at somebody, their shield would only absorb half of the damage I was doing. The other half would go into the shield. And the shield can only absorb so much damage before it's brought down. Where energy weapons, all of the damage goes into the shield. So they each have their own advantage or disadvantage. And something that they're going to introduce into the game to make that a viable defense is armor. Because right now they don't have any armor. They just put hit points on ships. It's a temporary it's a temporary measure. They're eventually going to have armor, which will absorb a lot of the physical damage. Okay, bear with me. I'm getting pretty low. Now, why is my advanced HUD not on? I noticed that after the patch today, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, it reverted my HUD back to normal. Okay. So now I've got the altitude, 120 meters. Oh, crap, I'm pretty low. A 100 meters. I have a feeling the gravity is affecting my ship. When I get a little closer, I'm gonna just... Yep, I think it is. I just turned on gravity compensation. Okay. Ooh, there's a big landing spot right there for me. And it's empty. Hopefully I can pull up a cargo there. Okay, I got my landing gear. The ship is so big, it's a little hard to see, like, how close to the planet you are, how close to the landing zone you are until it's too late, you know what I mean? I think I want to turn around because my landing gear is going to be in the way. Because my landing gear have these big blast shields that fold down with it, you know what I mean? Don't land on any light bulbs, that's usually a bad thing. Okay, I think we're past all that. Come on. Okay, it's hitting something. See, why doesn't my back land? See, these lights are not in my way, but they have like imaginary. I'm not rolling. I was trying to go to the left. Why can I not land? What is going on here? Maybe it's something in the front? Why am I rolling like that? You might get. This landing pad is frustrating me to no end. For one thing, it's probably not big enough for me. Okay. Trying to be nice and leave this giant landing pad open so that 2 people could use it, but no.
All systems offline.
Yeah, just turn the engines off, then I should be able to just consider to be landed. All these other ships, I don't know what their problem is. Hopefully the elevators work. If they don't work, I'm not going to just log out. Because that would be my second loader that I would have lost. What the hell, man? But before I grab my loader, I'm going to make sure that I can pull up some cargo. Please, crossing my fingers. Let me get this cargo thing to work. Loading contents, loading contents, loading contents. X. Second time's always the charm. There it is. It says 0, right? If I drag one of these boxes over there, Oh, it won't. I gotta lower it. Gotta lower the elevator. That makes sense. Does the ship have the ability to auto dock or auto land? Can you upgrade the feature? Yes, it. All ships have the ability to auto land, but that's only if the landing pad has auto land feature, which these pads don't. Wait, the Carrack is blocking the elevator? What? This guy thinks he's gonna come in and take my cargo? No. Now, what I've done in the past is I've taken all the cargo out of the elevator. This guy's gonna try to help me. I see it on his face. And he's gone. Great. Okay, good. He's like, oh crap, this guy's doing a heavy load. It's going to take forever. Which is true. I heard that box. Oh, what is going on here? Oh, my FPS just did a huge drop. My FPS is in the trash. Fuck. Cargo always does this when my FPS drops. Really? How did that happen? But at least it's in there. Yeah, I didn't fly far enough forward is what it looks like. Got too much walking to do. Now, I have, like I said, I've taken these boxes out and I put them on the ground. And then I come back and pick them up. That way I don't have a whole lot of walking to do. Now I dropped that. Just took forever to drop. Hopefully we don't have like a disconnect or something. Now, if one of these boxes drops and falls through the floor, then the same thing's going to happen. Okay, so I'm focusing on this, not looking at chat, just FYI, guys. I got my tongue out, you know, overthinking this. Don't lose that box. Can't afford to lose any of these boxes. I wish they had better lighting out here as well. We got these little street lights in the corners, but not really. I need some stadium lighting. Or my ship should have some lighting that, you know, maybe I should have like a little floodlight on the side of my ship or something. That would be nice. See, I let go of that box a long time ago. Just FYI, guys, I'm floating at 16 FPS. Reminds me of 2014. Now, I know that it's because of my GPU and my CPU, but there's no excuse for 15 FPS. It's not like my computer is a potato, because it's not. It's not current generation. Right? It's not a 5080 or whatever. I'm floating a 1070, so 1070 is not a bad graphics card. I was playing Star Citizen with a 770 and getting better FPS. Okay. That's one. Really, dude? Apparently it is still letting me. Okay, what's going on right here? My Carrick is blocking the kiosk. I'm not anywhere near it. I'm not even touching. Oh, look at that. There's a walker over there. Is it blue? It's blue. I'm taking it. Okay, I am going to move the ship, but after I load up this cargo. I don't... Where is my ship blocking the kiosk? There's a guy running around over here. Okay, this flailing about is causing me some problems here. But what's good about it is I can see past it. I'm obviously not going to be able to put all the cargo in. Plus, I'm noticing that my health is at 34%. I'm going to have to fix that. I'm going to open all of them. I'm going to put in what I can, go inside, rearrange a little bit, and then I'll open up and load up the second one. And then I'll load it, then go inside, rearrange it. You get the idea. Spin you round, round, round. I'm not even trying to organize anything. I'm just trying to get it in there. In a way where I'll be able to go inside and rearrange. Okay, what just happened? I think I just lost a box. No! Am I gonna be one box short again? Because I picked up the box and then it disappeared. Okay, when I go inside, I'm going to count boxes. My understanding is there should be 19 boxes. And if this last box just fell through the floor, I'm going to be a little bit frustrated. Oh, wait, there's one. But I don't think that's the one I lost. Hopefully it is, though. And hopefully the lights come on, or the sun comes up, is what I meant. Is that one of my boxes? Unfortunately, I can't see up there. There we go. Okay, I'm taking my time doing this. I want to get this cargo load to be just right. Hopefully nobody interferes with me. Okay, before we do the cargo load, I'm gonna go get me an IV. Okay, my FPS came up once I got inside the ship. It's probably all these extra ships that are parked out there just in various states of repair or functionality. The game's got to keep track of all that, and it's probably affecting my FPS, or the game's FPS, which in turn affects my FPS. Okay, my nutrition is back. We are good to go. Even though I have like a burrito on me and I've got a bunch of energy drinks. And I always thought this was funny that the Carrack, this big huge monster of a ship, has like the most janky elevator. You would think it would have like a good elevator. You would think. Oh wait, that's where we're at. You want to go down. Come on, you're getting caught up on some greebling. And me pulling on it is not working. Come on. Okay, let's try something a little different. A different angle. Curious, can I go 4 high with that thing? Oh shit, I can. That's good to know. Occasional disruption of the elevator rods, or whatever you want to call those things, is okay. As long as your tractor beam doesn't get disconnected for however long it is. I don't know how long the getting quite a bit of cargo in there. Yeah, and this is where a crew of like 3 or 4 would really come in handy. One guy could be putting the cargo into the cargo pod, and then another person could be taking the cargo and Uh-oh, I think someone's doing that. My shift's moving. Someone pushing on my ship out from outside. Look at their delivery. It's moving around. Somebody's outside pushing on my ship. Cargo, or what do you call it? Pad ramming is considered a violation in the game. Okay, this is having the exact same issue that the last one had. I got around it by moving a box behind it. Okay, that's everything in this pod. Shouldn't be very many boxes in this one. 2 boxes maybe? This is my overflow box area. Come on. Okay. There we go. Okay, so we got, I didn't count the boxes. 1, 2. Six, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I am missing one box. We're supposed to be 19. Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna do a physical. That's not a box. Okay. I don't see any boxes under the. What is that? That's my landing gear. This could be a wasted trip. Unless it was supposed to have 18. Or maybe I did it. Yeah, I'm blocking it. Huh. Oh, that does say 18, doesn't it? It doesn't say 19. Okay, so maybe we're good. The elevator's in transit, so that's gonna stay that way until I move this ship. I don't know how my ship is causing any kind of problems with the elevator. Doesn't look like I'm blocking anything. But I don't mind shifting. Yeah, somebody said that dead bodies or med pens or anything, something so simple as a med pen could block the elevator. I've never encountered that, but I just now encountered the ship blocking it, even though the ship is not anywhere near the elevator.
Enfield?
So what we'll do is that. Get my landing gear to actually sit on the pad. Maybe that had something to do with it, because I noticed my landing gear was flipping through the landing pad. Maybe that had something to do with it. I honestly don't know. I'm just pulling things out of my behind, my buttocks. My buttocks. Come on, hopefully I shifted enough. Okay, the landing gear looks like it's on the landing pad this time. My FPS is even worse than it was before. I'm sitting at 13. Remove the items and try again. I ain't removing anything. Okay, watch this. See if it'll work on the other elevator. I certainly hope it does. There's a walker over here. There's a yellow one. I'm gonna. You're mine. You just don't know it yet. Here we go. Oh, maybe I gotta lower the elevator again. Come on, FPS. Help me out here. Crap, and I piled everything up against this wall, too. It is 18 boxes. Okay, so I think we got all the boxes. Sweet! Okay, yellow one, let's see how you function. And you notice how it says 1 NAS Resolute Lion down right there? That's the name of my ship. I've named my ship Resolute Lion. And it's part of the 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron. Okay, so we're going to try to put boxes on the ground pretty far away. Okay, I'm having troubles here. This landing leg is like... This is why I didn't want to use this side. One, two, buckle my shoe. Three. Four. Five. Six. Seven. I think it's getting lighter outside. Eight. What just happened to that box? Did I just lose a box? Yes, come on. What the hell? See, when it flashes red and you drop the box, hopefully that was one of mine. Dude, you better watch out because something's gonna hit you. Okay, he's trying to help. He's basically just trying to get everything off of the elevator. Which is exactly what I'm trying to do. So now, see, if I'm missing a box, I'm gonna blame it on that guy. I know he's just trying to help, right? But I'm not trying to rush and get this all done in 15 minutes. I'm trying to get it done completely so that I can get credit for it. There was a blue, it was... Hey, somebody got his light over here, that's pretty cool. FPS is still trash. 14. Got all my boxes? Okay. I wonder if it'll let them pull cargo out even if, you know, like he can unload one, I can unload one, he can unload one. If they can, that'd be great. I didn't really get a chance to count the boxes because I was getting help. Which that frustrates me. I don't want help. Human. Now, because these people are here, I feel like I have to rush, right? That's kind of cool. They are helping. Trying to help anyway. Come on, why don't you want to be my friend? It's because this wild FPS thing is going on. It looks like it would snap right into place right there. Why is there... Come on. I think the flailing about is causing it to connect, disconnect, connect, disconnect, and it doesn't want or doesn't know how to settle down. Because I'm getting blue every now and then it just goes to red. And I'm moving my mouse like super slow. Yeah, that should connect like, that should be like a no-brainer. It should just be like right there. Where'd this box go? Thank you. Is that all of them? I told you I was going to get a collection of these walkers. I did that so that they can know that I'm planning on leaving. Okay. Can I not lift this bad boy? There we go. Okay, so there were boxes up here. I was just wondering. See that box right there? I don't know how it got there. Is everything in? If it is, then I'll just close the door. Yeah. Or not. Everything looks like it's in over here. I'm just gonna close the door. Whoa, dude. Now my question is, do I have everything? I still hear a box bouncing around in there somewhere. Or maybe that's people outside banging boxes against my ship. Not on purpose, just, you know, dragging stuff around. So we're gonna go third person, and I'm gonna look around the ship to see if there's any...
Oh no, it's not my internet connection. My internet connection, I have fiber. I normally float at about 250 gigs, usually. It's the game. And part of that problem is my GPU. Because I'm showing my GPU utilized is 100%. So that's telling me that it wants to go higher. Okay, so any loose boxes? There is one box right underneath me. Okay, and I'm sure it's mine. I'm not leaving without that box. That's what happened last time. I left, went and delivered all these boxes, and then I was short one box. Yeah, that just tells me I got to get CIG has to get better at utilizing my GPU. Can I even get out with these boxes in the way? Oh, I can. Nice. Did I not see a box underneath the ship? Where did that box go? Why are all my doors open? Unless... Okay. I have a feeling that someone opened my doors and put the cargo inside. Trying to help me out. You know what I mean? Clear me out of here. So, I need to count boxes. 2 18s and I think it was a 9. Well, never mind. Fuck it. I'm just gonna fly out. If I don't have all the boxes, then I freaking don't have all the boxes. See, this says open, but I could have swore it looked like it was already open from... Okay. Yeah, that one's open. I must have clicked on the wrong one. I wish there was a way for me to pull up like a manifest or something like that, like as part of the contract, showing me like here how many boxes I've picked up on my. Oh, it's giving me a submit. I've only had abandoned in the past. Okay, so see, submit is for like partial submissions. I'm glad they added that because it wouldn't accept a partial load. But now it looks like it will. So I don't care if I'm shy one box. If I'm shy one box, then so be it. So be it. Now I was, just FYI guys, I was planning on playing a little bit of Skyrim tonight. But before I do that, I want to make sure I hit the next tier level. Hey, it's daylight out. Or that's somebody's headlights. Let me get out of this guy's way. Okay, do I see a box underneath my ship? I don't. He must have loaded it for me.
Takeoff complete.
Now, it's not completely altruistic, someone helping you load your cargo. They're just, I understand they're just trying to be helpful, but they're basically what they're saying is, and this is the way I take it. I probably shouldn't take it this way, but this is what I'm taking. You're going too slow. Let me get you out of my way. You're blocking my cargo elevator. Get the fuck out of my way. That's how I take it. Not, hey man, let me help you out.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Okay, that didn't clear me enough room. This one will, though.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on.
Well, if I get 0 cargo, at least now I've got a blue.
Quantum drive is now off.
Why is my camera being this way? But at least now I got a blue and a yellow walker. Crossing my fingers, I have not had to get up and go use the bathroom once in this stream. It could be my internet connection now that you mention it, because my camera's acting all crazy, but usually when it's a combination of the game and my camera and my stream, it's just the load that's on my computer. It's usually not the internet. This is where the flashing lights were, right? Yep, right there. Got the little, what do you call it, lighthouse beacon going on. I thought there was two, but it's all right. So yes, I've been playing a little bit on camera and a little bit off camera.
Shields online.
Wait. Yeah, there are two. Okay. I was like, how come I didn't see the two beacons? Yeah, the Carrack flies so slow, and more importantly, it is so big that it just barely fits in the hangar door. I have to be careful not to slam into the side of the cargo door or the elevator, what do they call it, hangar door. I've blown up before landing, and you got to be careful. So going slow, being careful, so big that it barely fits in the hangar door, all that compiled together usually means the hangar doesn't stay open long enough to successfully get inside. If I successfully get inside, I will be like elated. Okay, the doors are stuck. No, that's a grapple problem. Why am I losing altitude that fast? You see how slow we're moving? But that's okay. I dropped the landing gear specifically so that I could fly this slow. And yeah, there you go. See what I mean? No, and then they're, ooh, look at that. Freaking new Babbage. Okay, we'll request it again. It won't be right below me. It's going to be like off to the distance. Right? Maybe. This is a complaint that I've had for
Landing gear raised.
months. I don't think the G compensation is working. Look at it, I'm flying backwards. And again, this thing flies like a Mack truck. Maybe a Peterbilt. I don't know. I don't. Yeah. Okay. We're dropping. And there goes the doors. They're closing again. CIG. Get your act together when it comes to these either make the hangar doors bigger so that I can fly in faster, or because they've changed the flight model just recently to where you can't hover straight up and down. You have to be horizontal to hover. Oh, at least it's right here.
Landing gear deployed.
I might actually make it this time. See how tight of a fit that is? Yeah, look at that. I'm not even close. Like, you got a squeak, but look at that. And I'm like, how do they expect you to fit in there in the amount of time that they give you? Yep, back in, bump. Okay, they can close the door all they want now. I'm in. And there's no way to turn around inside your hangar. Another thing that's a problem. My smaller ships, they can turn around, but that's because this is a large hangar built for a carrack. Okay. Can't see my butt. That's what I need to see. I need to see how far back I can go. That's good enough. We'll call that quits.
All systems offline.
Alright guys, wish me luck. Hopefully I have all the boxes. You know what? Open up. I'm gonna try something. I don't remember what my keyboard command is, but we'll figure it out. Okay, that right there. Okay, I think it's Alt D. Control D. Shift D. Okay, it might not be any of those. I thought it was Alt D. Okay, well, we're about to find out. Key bindings. Movement, docking. I don't think it's docking. Docking mode. Seats and operator modes, multifunction displays, scanning, mining, vehicles, weapons, missiles, shields, countermeasures, power, HUD, EVA, spectator, VoIP, quick keys, interactions, inner thoughts. It's none of these. Okay. So let's just start opening them up a little bit at a time and see if I can find it. So what I'm looking for is open doors. There should be a toggle. Open all doors. It's not set up. Alt D. Yep, that's what we're going with. Let's see what happens. Control profiles, save. We're gonna save it as 1 NAS. Whoa, no. Go back, turn to game, Alt D. There they go. There's all my doors opening. So every frickin' door on the ship should be open. Even my little storage cabinet right here is open. See, don't have to worry about waiting for doors to open or any of that BS. Okay, my hydration's pretty low. I was thinking about it. Let's just go ahead and refill my hydration. Without buying water. Okay, 51%. %. This is as high as it'll ever go on the med bed. You'll never get to 200 or 100%. Janky elevator. It's so small you can barely get 2 people in here. This is supposed to be a prior service. Really? It raised up the blast shields? Okay. It should, it's prior service, like ex-military ship. It's like a reconnaissance, exploration, and scouting, stuff like that. And it's built with the military in mind. But then after a while they made it available to the civilians, which that would be me. Now my cargo should be on the left side. Most of it anyway. I should have an orange walker around here somewhere. I think what I'm going to do is pull all the boxes out and then load them on the elevator. So I can get the right angle, you know. Why can I not access the cargo? I could only do that one box and then it doesn't like me. From what I've found, the walkers don't like pulling boxes out of ships. So what I'll do is, I'll use a hand tractor while I can. Come on. Mouse wheel is not pulling it. mouse and jumping all over the place. I can't pull it from there. The walkway's in the way. Okay, I'm gonna get more more joy from inside, probably. I guess I could toss it out this door. That's one pod bay that's empty. Well, man. What's up, Mandalorian citizen? Hey, how you doing, man? I'm just trying to complete this cargo load for Microtech. And that cargo box right there gets stuck in the greebling. It might get out. Oh, it out. It's out. This is my third bay, right? This isn't the second bay. I hope it's my third bay. Nope, it was my second bay. That's alright though. This is only half full, so should be back pretty quick. So we got Mandalorian says, I'm good. Right on, that's cool. Alright, hey. I'm gonna assume you like Star Wars with a name like that. You might even like the Mandalorians. So do you play Star Citizen? I mean, I see Mandalorian Citizen, so I'm kind of putting 2 and 2 together, but I could be mistaken. You might have had that name for years. And it had nothing to do with Star Citizen. Or you might be a Star Citizen fan, like the rest of us. Okay, that box doesn't want to go anywhere. If you see little jumps up and down with my tractor, it's because I'm spinning the mouse wheel and I'm not gripping my mouse super tight. So there's a little bit of a jiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. If you look far enough into my history, you might find a parody I did on I'm Sexy and I Know It. It was an airsoft parody. I think it was called I'm Deadly and I Know It. Back in the day when I used to participate in the airsoft. I've kind of dropped off on my airsofting. You know what? We're gonna go out this way. Okay, so I did take the blue one off. I was just wondering if I had removed it. Yeah, just so everyone knows and everybody's on the same page of music with me, when I finish this mission, if it succeeds, I'm gonna be logging out and playing some Skyrim. Just so everybody knows. Now I should have, if I did my math right, 18, 9, and 18. So what is 18 and 18 is 36, and then 36 and 9, I should have 45 boxes. Yeah, I don't think that's far enough back. I'm trying to get it started. Once I get, yeah, it's not back far enough. Perfect, that's perfect. Okay. So let us count. What did I say I needed? Damn, I already forgot. 45, right? 36 and 9. 45 boxes. Okay, that's 5, so I should have 9 rows. Don't think I can get 9 across over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can get 8. Right, which would be 40. This cargo loader saves me a lot of wear and tear on my index finger. For rolling the mouse wheel, I don't have to do that. It does it automatically. Just remember I had dropped some boxes on both sides of the ship, so that's what I was doing. I was reaching for the other side. Oh, come on now. See, it points right where I want it, and then as soon as I click the mouse, it jumped. That's a bullshit. It's doing all right. I'm doing okay. And I'm not getting all bent out of shape over the metal boxes hitting each other. How weak is your mind that bothers you? Not throwing anybody under the bus, but I am. If you watch early in the video, I talk about someone complaining about the sounds of boxes banging against each other. And how it bothers them so bad. Oh man, it gave them nightmares. Oh boo-hoo. I'm sorry, I'm being a little crazy. Is that a box? It is. It's a little hard to see like a million miles away. See? Click, and then it steps like one little spot to the left. What are we carrying? Corundum, copper, and what's the other one? Tungsten. If you were to combine those three metals, what alloy do you make? I think copper and zinc makes bronze. I think it's zinc. And iron and corundum make steel. Yeah, when I saw that we were carrying copper, the first thing I thought of was bronze. I bet you tungsten and copper would make an alloy like bronze. Uh-oh. I need 3 boxes if my math is right. I'm gonna be short 3 boxes. I blame it on those guys that were helping me load my ship. I don't see any loose cargo boxes laying around. Okay, well, we'll submit what I've done and we'll see if that's enough to get me to the next tier. If it'll let me submit it. Yep, 3 corundum is what I'm missing. Apparently I've got some corundum in my hangar. It probably won't count it, but we're gonna try. Okay, there's some corundum. Nope, it went straight to my hangar. It doesn't count. And it shows 60 out of 72 corundum on the top. So, here we go. Let's see if I can submit this. Says submit. Boom. So I should get partial credit for that.
Remy here. Everything looks good from our side regarding your contract. Processing it now so you can get paid.
Okay. I know it's not 100% of what you asked me to carry, but I blame those guys on the landing pad that were trying to help me load my cargo. They might have, plus I might have dropped a box somewhere. Could be a mixture of anything, really. Okay, I didn't see anything about getting paid, but look right over here. Contract completed. Okay, you're being that way. Hate it when it does that. I don't see any payment. Okay, so let's check my journal. I'm at 367, and I need 767. I just need 10 more, and those 3 boxes would have done it. That would have been 12. Fudge. Oh well, this is what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and log out. I'm going to take about a 5 to 10 minute break. Grab me something to snack on, which I think I already have over here somewhere. Yeah, I got a Cliff Bar. I got me a Cliff Bar. And what we'll do is give me about a 5-10 minute break. No stream. I'll be back with some Skyrim. If you guys are interested in watching me play that, come on back, and I will see you in just a few minutes. It's not a continuation of this stream. It actually is. You'll need to refresh or go to my channel. All right, I'll catch you in the next one.